skies are claimed.
हमारा तेजस एयरक्राफ्ट भारत की इंडिजिनस डिफेंस कैपेबिलिटीज का शानदार उदाहरण बनने वाला है, यह मैं विश्वास के साथ कह सकता हूं।
Overcoming every obstacle.
ऐसा नहीं है कि हमें इस काम में समस्याओं का सामना नहीं करना पड़ा है, मगर हमने तय किया है कि हर समस्या का समाधान निकालेंगे और भारत में फाइटर एयरक्राफ्ट बनाने की पूरी कैपेबिलिटी निश्चित रूप से हम खड़ी करेंगे।
In a defining moment for India's indigenous defense push, Hindustan Aeronautics Ltd is set to deliver the first two light combat aircraft LCA Tejas MK1A fighter jets to the Indian Air Force on October 17th at its state-of-the-art facility in Maharashtra. This milestone handover ceremony will be attended by Defense Minister Rajnath Singh. The big question that emerges: is Tejas MK1A the elite force multiplier Bharat needs?
Tejas was developed as a lightweight multi-role fighter aircraft to replace the MiG-21s. But it was developed on lines of Mirage 2000. It gets a lot of its capabilities based on Mirage 2000. So its capabilities way more than what the recently phased out Bison had in the air fight. And so with the new AESA radar and the EW suite that it gets from Israel and some of the things that are indigenous, it will be able to do a multi-role mission.
These deliveries are part of Rs 48,000 crore contract signed in February of 2021 for 83 Tejas MK1A aircraft, including 73 fighters and 10 trainers, one of India's largest indigenous defense procurement deals. HAL was to begin deliveries of 83 Tejas aircrafts to the IAF in February last year, but faced significant delays due to not enough GE404 engine deliveries from the United States.
Tejas has actually made a lot of, because of its delay, there's been a major capability gap which has developed. The contract for 83 aircraft was signed in February 21 with the delivery in 2024. And in 2024, Air Force was down to 31 squadron. Today, the Air Force is down to 29 squadron. And with this 2-year delay, what has happened is that the expected trajectory of increasing or arresting the rate of, phasing out or depletion in fighter squadron has been delayed by, I think, 2 to 3 years. And the integration issues and the engine issue have been the major contributing factor. Even today, I think LCA with Astra 1 not fully integrated is fairly limited in its capability. And these delays are pinching. They are actually hurting the Indian Air Force.
So far, HAL has already completed 11 Tejas MK1A single-seaters and 9 trainer aircraft. The Nashik plant is now targeting the delivery of 12 aircraft by the end of 2025 and additional units by March of 2026, signaling steady progress. But what makes Tejas MK1 an elite warrior in the skies? Let's decode the upgrades that position it as one of the world's most advanced light combat aircraft. Armed with AESA radar for razor-sharp detection, an unbreakable electronic warfare suite, and a digital cockpit that turns pilots into sky gods, Tejas MK1A boasts agility, reliability, and reduced life cycle costs tailored for IAF's elite needs. The GE404 IN-20 engine delivers exceptional thrust, making it a nimble predator in any theatre. Tejas is Bharat's pride, engineered for strategic supremacy. Strategically, Tejas MK1A isn't just a jet, It's the bulwark fortifying India's aerial frontiers against evolving threats. With the IAF operating at a precarious 29 squadrons, far below the sanctioned 42, the recent MiG-29 decommissioning post-Operation Sindoor, the squadron shortfall screams for urgent reinforcements. Experts warn that it could take 5 years to bridge this gap, but Tejas injects immediate indigenous firepower, replenishing depleted fleets and ensuring readiness for two front challenges.
LCA Mark 1 and LCA Mark 1A will form a major portion of the Air Force's fighter fleet. With all the aircraft, we will have about 220 LCA Mark 1s in Air Force when all deliveries are complete. And so the only other fleet which is bigger than this fleet would be the Su-30 with about 260, 270 aeroplanes. And so what would be expected out of LCA Mark 1A would be to take on lot of tasking for the Air Force. And because it's a lightweight, easy to maintain and an indigenous aircraft, it is expected to deliver many more sorties per day than other aircraft.
Defense experts estimate India needs parallel production lines for enduring readiness. Tejas Mark 1A as the immediate elite vanguard and India's AMCA as the stealthy future king.
आज हम 5th जनरेशन एयरक्राफ्ट बनाने की दिशा में भी आगे कदम बढ़ा चुके हैं। हम एयरक्राफ्ट का इंजन भी भारत में ही बनाने की तरफ बढ़ चुके हैं। हम लोग फ्रेंच कंपनी शेफ्रॉन के साथ इंजन मेकिंग का काम भारत में शुरू करने जा रहे हैं।
In the upcoming decades, IAF aspires to grow into a dominating force with over 50 plus squadrons for any two-front war situation, with Tejas delivering a hype-worthy surge. Deal for additional 97 Tejas Mark 1A fighters is already inked, with deliveries expected from 2027 or 2028, showing that the Ministry of Defense has thrown its full weight behind the Tejas project. As Tejas takes it to the skies, it doesn't just deliver jets, it ignites the unyielding spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat. This is no mere milestone, it's the roar of a resurgent nation. Bharat's skies are ours, forever vigilant and eternally victorious.